What is enlightenment? It's simply the death of your ego. You have thoughts and a continuous story, a stream of thoughts that take up most of your energy and fill up your life. This is your ego, your sense of self and identity. And it is false. It is not real. It's not really you, and it's not real. It's a story, an illusion that you create to try to have a concept of yourself. And all of your suffering and all of your struggles and confusion come from these thoughts, this large stream of momentum of ego. I heard Eckhart Tolle say that when he became enlightened, he noticed his thoughts reduced by about 80%, which seems very similar to my experience. And the remaining 20% is intentional, positive things that you choose. The other 80% is almost entirely toxic, things that are self-defeating, worry, jealousy, judgment. All of these things are not real. Thinking about them is a rejection of reality. And when you let these thoughts go, when you let your ego go, really it's like killing yourself, because you feel afraid to let go. You feel like you are dying. Your identity is dying. All the things that you thought made you, you must let go of the whole concept of everything that makes you you. And when you do that, this stream of toxic, self-defeating mental activity just peters out. The more time you spend in the present, in present reality, the less illusions and unreal things, expectations of the future or an alternate present. What if it was this way? These things just dwindle out, it seems. The present is heals everything. Almost everything. The present heals almost everything. And this is a one-way process. What you uncover is yourself, your soul, your consciousness. And you will never forget. And that's why people use big E, enlightenment, to describe this, is because it is the event, the illumination. You can have other little E enlightenments throughout your life. You can have a eureka moment, realize something, but only once can you discover who you really are, and you will never forget. And Uh, as for concepts from religion and so on, I'm new, 9 days into this. I'm new, and I'm learning a lot about it from listening to other people and descriptions of enlightenment. But the experience is seemingly the same for everybody, more or less. Seems to depend on the amount that they resist or accept it, the present reality. And it is a very peaceful and loving place. And you could call it God's love, you could call it nirvana. There's definitely deep knowledge there. Everyone experiences this, feels unity with other humans, with other things. I find myself having spiritual experiences, slicing bread or playing with my son. I can have a spiritual experience looking at my phone right now. The colors, the presence. It is presence. Instead of your ego looking out of your head, telling stories about what's going on, your soul is present. And your soul is happy and peaceful and loving. And your soul feels what is right and what is the right thing to do, what is the next thing to do. You feel it like an energy. And, this is something that anyone can do and everyone should do, if they can. If they can bring themselves to, should try. What is should? I'm still learning. But everyone has an ego, and everyone develops an ego, and everyone suffers for their ego. There is no suffering over time, no long-term suffering, no pain that continues over time outside of your ego. Your ego causes all of that suffering and many, many, many physical illnesses. It is the best thing you could do for yourself if you can kill your ego. If you can let go all of your concepts of yourself, all judgment of yourself and others. I'm good because this, I'm bad because that, I'm not bad because I never that. Accept yourself, let it all go, and you will discover your soul and inner peace and happiness, and all those things follow in the quiet of your soul that is what exists beneath the noise of ego. So try to quiet your ego and your mind, and try to come to grasps one day with killing your ego. It's worth it. That is enlightenment, and it's worth it.